Hello Capricorn, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for June the 22nd through the 26th. Yeah, that starts next Monday through Friday. Please don't forget, if it doesn't resonate, to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. And oh, and really, by the way, next Thursday, the 25th, is the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, so it might be a spiritual new moon, just so that you guys are aware. I know, excuse me. I know there's not a lot of people that do the new moons, but they're just as potent as the full moons, and sometimes more so, especially in a water sign. Or at least that's my thought. Okay. All right, Kathy, let's get started. Pull one oracle card from the Angels and Ancestor deck and see if we can pull some kind of theme for your reading. See what we get. What is it that Cappy needs to be aware of? The most important thing. Oh, I love this card. I love all of them. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Oh, somebody could be pregnant. Isn't it a beautiful card? But love Mother Earth like she loves us. That's what we need to learn out of this card. And all of us. Oh, I just love that card. Oh, my throat is funny. One moment. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get started. Mother Earth, we call her Gaia. She is our lifeline. Everything we need is on Earth to survive, to grow. Okay, what is it that Cappy needs to know the most? What is the most important thing? The Five of Pentacles. Now this can sometimes represent lack of money, feeling like you don't belong, or that you're not worthy of the money. It also can represent some kind of sickness or illness, so be aware of that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the cast. Oh, let me get rid of that. The Hermit, the Page of Wands, and the Fool. Somebody could have left the situation or walked away from a situation. The Hermit talks about going inside internally and looking at your own self. Where do you stand at this moment? Where have you been, and what are your goals? What are you headed for? And the Page of Wands talks about good news that's coming in. Something that will light you up inside. And the Fool is at that point where I'm done doing what I'm doing. I want to start all over. And it might not be because it was a negative. It could be because they want to start all over again and see what else is available. It's like you're starting your world walk all by yourself right away. That kind of energy. Carefree. carefree, no worries. There may have been some kind of rejection here, which has caused someone to go in deep and discover themselves, find out what part of me is just as responsible. Either way, if I'm the one that walked away or if I'm the one that left someone behind. Okay. The Emperor. Somebody is feeling like they need to get things back into control. Oh, the Tower. Towers are sometimes very good for us, especially when we can't make up our own. Especially if we're in a situation where it's just not working, and yet at the same time we feel obligated to stay. Sometimes the divine will send the Tower in order to shake us up and remind us who we are and what's your goal here. That kind of energy. 6 of Cups, and that talks about nostalgia, thinking about the past, reminiscing about good times. Might have something to do with children. Six of Swords. Somebody is leaving a situation. And the 9 of Swords. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Well, we know with this Page of Swords in reverse, we know that this is bad news. Whenever they're reversed, it's automatically, whatever they're bringing is bad news. Or it's not the truth. Or it's deceitful. Something on that order. The 9 of Wands represents heavy thoughts. Heavy thoughts. And so is the 6 of Swords, thoughts about wanting to break away from something and actually leaving something behind or bringing it with you. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles. That talks about a financial reward. It's a gift from above. It's a new pathway. It's a new beginning. It's like, let's start here. Let's start from fresh. Similar to the Fool, except he has nothing other than his faith. This is an actual physical new beginning. Wow. Tower moment, we won't know what that is just yet. Ooh, okay. It looks like someone's wanting to, I want to say, cleaning the house. What's the cost of leaving those behind? All right, let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles brings an ending, a very painful ending. The ending itself is painful, and it's probably got something to do with leaving something behind, which is the main theme of that Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Emperor. Someone's going to be receiving or sending messages. They're going to be very fast, and there's going to be repetitive, or not repetitive, but one right behind the other. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is somebody that has been enlightened by the truth from the divine. They have clarity now. They know where to go. This communications must have been what stirred this up, and finally you found out what the truth is. Cappy. Now the Page of Wands, like I said, this talks about someone that's not being honest. There's two blue jays sitting on his sword. Now, I don't know what blue jays mean. Isn't that luck or something? Or I wish you guys would leave me a comment. I can't remember. I know what it is about a canary, but I don't remember what it is for blue jays. I think it's spiritual. I'm going to say it's spiritual. Okay. Yeah, they're holding back. So it's not really that they're saying, telling a lie, or they're not telling the truth. They're just not going to tell anything. They want to, but I don't think they have the courage to. Or they feel they might be rejected or blocked. Blocked in communications, perhaps. The Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit. That's interesting. The Page of Wands is bringing good news, and the Hermit is doing internal reevaluating of themselves. And then we got Mother Earth here sitting with a big belly, pregnant. Is there some good news about a Virgo receiving good news that somebody's pregnant? I'm just saying. Sounds like it. Oh my gosh. The Hermit is being clarified by the Hermit. So the Hermit's either going this way or that. It doesn't matter which way the Hermit's headed or directed towards. What matters is that with it being doubled like that, it just tells me that there's a lot more intense looking inside that they're doing. You know, they might be going way back to their childhood, perhaps. You know, pulling up old memories and old situations and old hurts. And, you know, looking at all of that, shining the light on everything. It's almost like they want to become pure. This is a Virgo card, so it could be a Virgo. They just want to feel pure. They don't want the karma. They don't want any regrets. They don't want any anything that's gonna drag them down. It's like they almost realize that, yeah, we are human. We all make mistakes, but do we always have to stay in a situation even though it's hurtful and miserable without feeling guilty or regretful? Oh, okay, I'm talking too much. Okay, let's clarify that tower underneath the Hermit. What is this about? The tower is a foundation that wasn't stable to begin with, and it's starting to fall apart. And yes, there's some karma here, and I think what's happening. Oh my gosh. If this is true, what I was saying, that with the hermit, that's where they go inside and internally, and they go back through childhood. They look at all the karma and all of the hurts and pains. Well, these wands for the Nine of Wands, those are trophies for all of the battles that they've been through. Now, to hang on to those, I can understand it, because it's like, okay, I learned the lesson from those 8 that are behind me. I've learned those lessons, and I want to hang on to the memory of what those lessons are, so I don't make that same mistake. This is why this card is called the perseverance, meaning they never give up. They know that they can win. Apparently, the 9th wand that he has in his hands is something that is being worked on now. Because the other ones in the back are like trophies. Look at all the look at all the battles I've been through in my life. I've survived. I'm still standing. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, the 9 of Swords. Now the 9 of Swords is talking about losing sleep at night, because your mind is twirling and rolling, and you're thinking about all these different things. And there's a little, you can barely see that woman, see this one in the bed, but look above there. There's like somebody's watching over you, but they're blindfolded. So I don't know exactly what that means. I don't read the cards or the directions for them. But to me, with her being blindfolded like that, it's almost like she's telling, it could be a spirit, or it could be somebody from your past life or somebody that's passed on, and they're bringing that wisdom with that owl. I wonder if somebody is not coming from the other side to try to ease the sorrow, the hurt, and the turmoil that this card is showing. Let's see what we get here. Oh, 3 cards came out. Well, the first one that came out would be somebody's juggling. Now that, of course, will definitely cause, I got to remember to do this one with that one, and do that with this one, and There is an apology that's going to be offered. It's just a small token of an emotional apology, or a small token of a new beginning in love. And then, of course, what's anxiety without this guy, the goat? Somebody's feeling bound to something and they can't get out of it. Oh, which, by the way, that's you, Cappy. You knew that. You're also in your card over here as a shadow. All right, the Page of Wands. What is the good news that's coming in? Is it a boy or a girl? I don't know, I'm just saying. Ooh. Whatever the good news is that's coming in, it's going to be burdensome for somebody. Is it going to be to you, Cappy? Is whatever that good news is that's coming in, is it going to burden you, Cappy? That's a heavy burden. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups with the children in it. Oh, I love. See, now this Sun card, I always say with it, it's kind of like letting your inner child out. I mean, that's how the sun makes us feel when it's not beaming hot, but it's sunshine. Oh my gosh. And look at all the sunflowers in the card. That's beautiful. So there's some kind of somebody's really shining a light on something from the past, or for children. Beautiful. The Sun card is also the happiest card in the entire deck. It also talks about new beginnings. That's beautiful. Maybe somebody's going to have a baby. And these are children. That's beautiful. Let's clarify the Fool. Oh my gosh. Okay, this tells me that whoever's being the Fool here in this reading, you need to stop now. The Death card comes in and brings a death, an ending to being a fool. You know what it sounds like? Somebody needs to grow up. Somebody needs to mature. Because you can't just take a leap of faith and just head out into the wild blue yonder unless you're young at heart. But sometimes it might not be the right answer. That's all I'm saying. And then on the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Pentacles, very slow acting, but very determined to finish or to meet the goal. Either a gift, he's got a plan in that back pocket of his right here. It's like a little wallet with a plan in it. Slow moving. Oh my gosh. To wrap it all up, there's definitely going to be some truth that gets revealed with that communications and that internal work that whoever has that card, excuse me, the two Hermit cards. Oh, excuse me. The internal work is gonna help. It's not going to stop the Tower, but the Tower might not be as bad because you're already pre-working on what I believe the Tower is for, which is to eliminate old blockage, things that no longer assist in your growth. If you can get rid of those, even if it's just memories of them, you still can keep the memories, but just get rid of the details of what happened. Get rid of that, which is the blockage. And once you get rid of the blockage, then the Tower, I don't think, is going to be as strong. It won't be as potent. And the Nine of Swords with the anxiety. If you've got something you're juggling and it's too much, it's time to stop. It's time to either make a decision or walk away. It looks like you're walking away from something here, or at least in your thoughts. But if there's somebody that's pregnant here, you'll have to let me know, because the good news is it's going to be a burden, but it's going to end up being a beautiful, beautiful new beginning. And get rid of being a fool or being immature. And don't forget, you got the Ace of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. Those cards are so important and so strong, as well as with the clarifying deck you got the Knight of Pentacles. So property, money, and everything physical. A new home, a new house, a new car, a new everything. So do the work, keep going. And until then, Kathy, I will see you next time. Namaste.